He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Gives it to the back. Enough for a first down at the 37. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And the runner takes off to his right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
To throw, it's Ward. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going. Takes the handoff. It's Martinez. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
A handoff to the back. And now the defense able to bring him down. The Hurricanes looking to cash in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. That is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. He's going to pull it down and run. Finds room at the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. And here comes a deep shot. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the run here, lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Here's that defense shifting again. Fires it to his target. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's back to throw again on second down. Escapes the pocket. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but Give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Ward looking for his back. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose to tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Gets some space around the 30. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That gain makes it second and medium. To the air. It's Ward. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Running out of time in the pocket. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw. It's Lagway. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The ball is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on the run.
Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, and he goes down after a short game. That's not enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw again. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And he'll loft it to the end zone. But it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. That's an important 1st down on that running play. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
And he's going to launch it deep again. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And now another deep ball here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Here's the throw deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.